part of the receptions, which is the 5-year-olds play-based learning, they have 3 classrooms, and across the 3 classrooms they move into the 3 different rooms, and in this room they've set up mini inquiries into their shape unit. At the moment they're looking at properties of shapes and names of 2D and 3D shape. As part of this, students can choose which shape station they wish to go to, and at the end of these sessions the children come together and write down all their discoveries. Throughout this they're also trying to develop the attitudes and profiles of the primary years program as well, and the students discuss those at the end of each play session, as well as writing down their thinking and discoveries from the day. Thank you. You'll see on the wall some of the 3D shapes. They are some of the findings and some of the everyday objects that the students have found. This thinking comes from the students with the teacher recording their findings as they go. Many of the discoveries they make during their playtime where they are working mathematically.
Yeah, that's a rectangle. Yeah, that was a rectangle.
So what's that one thing? The orange one at the top there?
I don't know how to do one. Was it like this? Like this?
Can you see one up there that looks the same?
A triangle?
Triangle. I think you're right. I think it is a triangle.
I can see a triangle right there.
Where can you see
No,
a
that's
triangle?
We're making pictures. Yeah, of things. We'll see. You should have cute on your head, silly.
Yeah, so how many sides would an octagon have? 8. Well done.
Where's the ball gone, Hassani? Did you lose the ball? I made Yum, yum.
Ready? Hold it up. What shape do you think? What shape do you think this is? It's what? There you go. What shape do you think?
Circle.
A circle.
A cut up circle. Hang on, my hand went back when I touched the plate.
Let's see if yours makes a circle. Who wants to cut their sphere in half?
I'm gonna cut it into this way. Harry, give me that.
You cut yours. Oh, you haven't got your circle anymore.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
get
yeah? You tell me what shape yours makes.
Where
are they? On the
Rubber. Semicircle.
What are they though? Is it carpet or is it
Circle.
tile?
Hexagon. So what part of the picture is it though? The sky. So who was in the picture again? What's that, Bailey?
Cat.
A cat. Can you show us which one was the cat? And what kind of shapes have you used in the cat?
Hexagon.
The where's the hexagon? Oh, and what part of the cat is that? His what, sorry? His head? And what other shapes have you used with the cat?
Rectangle.
A rectangle. Can you point to the rectangle? How do you know that's a rectangle though? Oh, it's got 4 sides. And what kind of shapes are his legs?
A triangle
And a rhombus. Wow. And who's this? What's this over here?
and a person.
A person. Can you explain the shapes that you use to make your person?
Hexagon.
Yeah?
A rhombus.
And what were his legs? That's an unusual one. Irregular. What does irregular mean? That's a big word.
All of the sides are different. different.
They're a little bit different, aren't they? Wow. It looks like he's doing something. What's he actually doing?
Kicking the soccer ball.
He's kicking a soccer ball. What shape is the soccer ball?
Square.
It is a square. Do you know what special shape that's called? Because it's a 3D shape. It's got lots of squares on it, hasn't it? Remember that special name? No, it's called a cube. So it's like he's kicking a cubed football. Wow, you think that'd be easy? You do. And what have you got in your picture down here, Bailey? Yeah, irregular shapes. What is it though? What part of the picture is it? The grass. Wonderful. Is there anything else you could add to your picture? What else could you add? Oh, a cube. It's going to be part of the sky. Fabulous. I wonder what this shape is. Is it still a hexagon? Is it, even though they're different sizes? Can they be different sizes, can they, hexagons? Wow. So you can have small hexagons and big hexagons?
Making a rectangle. Four-sided and six-sided.
And now what are you doing? What are you going to do with the four-sided shapes? You were telling me before. What are you now going to do? Can you remember what are you doing with these? You were putting these ones in a pile. What were you doing? You were sorting into different colours, were you? Or different... Are they the same shape? No. So are you also sorting into different four-sided shapes? Ah. Using what shapes?
Triangle, squares. I'm going to give them some wings. And these parts here are not shaped, and these are not. These are not shaped. But that's a shape there. That's not a shape. These things up here are shapes, but not that one. And this is you can do it. This is a clown, and it's so silly. I have made a clown before. And these are his fingernails. Well, we're making 3D shapes. And it's very hard to make them. First you have to cut it out if you want, so you can colour it in, and you can make it into a triangle or a pyramid or a ball, or you can do your own. I'm finished.
Discover. What are you inquiring into, Amy?
I did the birds I've used.
So what did you think? What happened in the bird's eye? But what did you have to draw though for the bird's eye view?
I drew the roof and some birds
Oh, and why did you just draw the roof for the bird's eye view?
because I only see the roof when they're
They
flying.
do, so good girls.
A circle.
Yeah?
A hexagon.
But what did you use the hexagons for?
The body
The body of a, what was the body of?
person.
Yeah, because it makes a good shape, doesn't it? It looked really good. It looked like a real person with those shapes that you were using. Alana.
I made out of clay a circle
How did you make the circle though? What did you have to do to make the circle?
I put it in my head and then the triangle I made one stick and the other.
Right, thank you. And Amelia?
I sorted some shapes with a rhombus and square
And why were they in one group? What?
because they had four sides.
And what other groups did you have then?
A six-sided shape.
Can you remember the names of some of the six-sided shapes? And what happens when you cut a sphere in half? What does it look like? Well, it could be like a semicircle. Yeah, maybe it was. What else might it have been like if we cut a sphere in half? Amelia?
A circle. On the computers, I did a circle, a rhombus, and
There's something I saw you doing, Emma. You were making a 3D shape by drawing your own net. What did you discover you had to do to make that shape that you decided to make?
a square,
Okay, so you had to draw lots of squares. Why did you draw lots of squares? What were you making?
a net.
A net, good girl. What for though? What kind of shape was it called? Good girl.
So I discovered a four-sided shape is called a rhombus, a rectangle. What else? A square. Anything else? And what is it when they fit together? What's that called? So you were tessellating hexagons. So do hexagons tessellate? Do they? So you discovered that hexagons tessellate. Circles don't tessellate. What an amazing finding.